Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jordan's office, Jordan is finishing on some paperwork. Two Lucas came in, and Jordan saw him. Lucas, oh hey mom, how's work coming? And as Lucas head to one of the file cabinets, and arrive and open it, and put some folders in. Slow, how's your news coming? And as Lucas closed the file cabinet, and went towards mom, miss. It's coming quite well. Actually, since you're here, you mind doing a double shift? A person called in sick, sure. I talked to my dad about my turning career in music and turns out he likes it. Good. Speaking of which, I heard your girlfriend is in the group. Meanwhile, in the Whitman's house in the living room, Max is sitting on the couch waiting. Till Faith, Allison, and Ricky all came in. And Max saw, and as he got up and faced him. Max, we all got your text about something you want to tell us. As a matter of fact, he does. And as Carol and Jeremy came in from the dining room, and everyone saw them. Wait, is everything alright? Yeah, but I need all you lot to sit. And as Faith, Alice, and Ricky went and sat on one couch, while Carol and Jeremy went and sat on the other. Mom, Dad, let your brother tell all, and then we can go from that point on. Meanwhile, outside the Grandview Officers Club, a limousine arrived. And as the valet came to where the limousine is, and opened it, and Melissa, Adam, Alice, and Sheldon all got out. And as the valet closed the door, and turned and walked away just as the limousine also departed, leaving Melissa, Adam, Alice, and Sheldon to talk. Adam, you mind getting us a table? Sure. Alice, can you do the same? Sure thing. And as Alice and Adam both went in, and as Melissa turned and faced Sheldon, who saw her. What's going on? So far, you haven't said or objected to the idea of me marrying Adam. It's not like I get a say in this, Melissa. I don't have a choice since you're being blackmailed into getting married just to save my father. Meanwhile, inside in the ballroom where Melissa and Adam's engagement is taking place, everyone is having a good time. Now, let's get to the drink table where Thomas is, where he's getting 2 cups of punch. Just as Yolanda came to the table where he is, and he noticed her. What are you doing here? I thought I'd see how you're doing. How do you think I'm doing, since you obviously want nothing to do with me? I already told you the reason, and besides, I see that you already moved on with Victoria. No, look, who I date is none of your business, so why don't you back the hell off? Not so fast. I ain't done with you yet. Meanwhile, outside Taylor's house, Oliver is talking on his iPhone. Mom, what's going on? I just want to see how my son's doing in dreamy California. I'm doing fine so far. Well, there's a reason to why I've called you. Meanwhile, in Taylor's house in the dining room, Stephanie got up and got both hers and Oliver's dish and head to the kitchen and put it in the sink. And as she thinking while having a flashback of her and Ryder talking, what you and I share will never fade. Wrong! Because it has, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Really? I wouldn't be too sure about that. And as the flashback ends, I don't give a damn what you say, Ryder. My future's with Oliver and not you, and you're just gonna have to accept that. And as Stephanie turned and headed out of the kitchen towards the living room and noticed it's dark, and as she stopped, what's going on? Suddenly, she was knocked to the ground by the mysterious person, and as they turned her body over and began raising their right hand with the knife in it, and as they prepared to go down, heading directly towards Stephanie's chest, till suddenly she awoken and quickly rolled away before it struck. And as she quickly got up and saw it's a dark hooded figure with a mask on, and as she quickly backed from the attacker. Oliver! Help me! Oliver! And as the dark hooded figure is wielding their knife about. What do you want from me? And as the attacker came and struck her left arm. Ah! And as she backed away, and as it came and struck again. Ah! Oliver! Oliver, help! And as the attacker came towards Stephanie, and she saw a table and quickly lifted up against him, causing the person to fall. And as she quickly ran towards the door. Oliver! And soon she arrived and tried to open it. But it's quickly grabbed from the attacker from behind. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jordan's office, Jordan and Lucas are talking. Dave's in the group because Crystal had to head east to see her grandfather, and as Lucas went and sat across from his mom. Is everything alright? She said it was a family thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sister Kristen is coming to town tomorrow, and I'm gonna help get settled back in. She's moving back for good? Yeah, it seems her Europe trip went quite well, as you know. Anyways, I'm gonna give you this. And as Jordan gave her son a folder that was on her desk. I need you to look after this person. And as Lucas opened it and began looking at the files. What exactly am I looking at? Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the living room, Carol, Jeremy, Faith, Ricky, Allison, and Max are talking. The reason to why I'll call you three here is I need to get some off my chest. You know, admit to something I thought wasn't true. What are you saying? Look, I'm just gonna flat out say and don't stonewall. I'm gay, and I'm proud to be it. Are you really? Yeah, I am. Look, I know it's taken some time for me to process this, but I've already have. And as Allison look at their parents, I'm gonna assume that you two already know. He told us first. Look, just because he did this revelation doesn't change anything at all. At the end of the day, he is still your brother. Of course he is. I don't give a damn what anyone says. Family comes first. Look, I know you lot are clearly disappointed. Wrong! I am proud to have you as my brother, gay or straight. Either way, Max, we will love you in the end, no matter what. Meanwhile, outside the Grandview Officers Club, Melissa and Sheldon are talking. Melissa, I know everything. How? Or did you get it out of my boyfriend? Yeah. Word on the street is, you and your brother both ganged up on Adam in the supply closet. Word travels pretty fast, and no, he didn't tell me at all. I just know everything with eyes about the school. Look, I'm just surprised, but now that I know, I think it's best you, what, go to the wedding? I really don't have much choice, which I've already informed you. Yeah, the reason I'm going through it is to protect your dad, but I'm surprised you're not concerned, just I will always care for you, Melissa, and you know that. But if Tracy's threats come into pass, my dad can't get sent away for something he didn't do. Of course not, because it's not gonna happen. Which is why you don't really have a choice but to go through the wedding. Meanwhile, inside in the common room, Alice and Adam about to head to the ballroom. Two people came to where they are, and Alice and Adam saw. Mom, Dad, hey son, so what's the occasion apart from you getting married so soon? There's clearly logically a reason to why I have to marry Melissa, which I can't say to you both. And this must be Melissa, and as Julie look at Alice. No, this is Alice. Alice, this is my parents. Nice to meet you. Meanwhile, inside the ballroom, as Melissa and Adam's engagement party is getting underway, everyone is having a good time. Let's get to Carly, Rachel, and Samuel, who all came in and saw the displayed banner. Melissa and Adam's engagement party. Who would have thought? I didn't even know they were engaged. Me neither. Wasn't she with your... Yeah, they broke up before school started this year. In fact, they've been broken up prior to us moving here, which was a couple weeks ago. Oh, that explains the weird awkwardness between her and your brother. And as Vanessa and Jeff came to where they are, and Carly, Rachel, and Sammy saw Vanessa. Jeff, these are my parents. Parents, this is Jeff Nightstill, one of the Nightstill twins. You mean he has a twin? Yeah, but we'll get to that later. That clearly explains to where you've been after school lately. And as Lucy came to where they are, and they all saw her. What's going on here? Nothing. If you'll not excuse me, and as Rachel turn and walk away and begin mingling amongst the crowds. Just as Tracy's looking from afar. Meanwhile, let's get to Yolanda and Thomas who are talking. Look, I've already said what I need to say to you. Well, you'll be happy to know that Cole and I are engaged. What? You heard me correctly. Yeah, I did. I guess what we had for so long meant nothing to you, and as Yolanda slapped him. How dare you say that? You are my world. You are everything I have. Hell, I will move heaven and earth to be of your family, just to be of you. Oh, that's right, I did, all the way from New York. And how you would pay me? Oh, right, by going to that stupid party and kissing that stupid cow. Difference between what you and I did, I only kissed her, which is nothing compared to what you did. What the hell are you doing here? And as Rachel came to where they are, and Yolanda and Thomas turned and saw her. Meanwhile, outside Taylor's house, Oliver is talking to his mom on his iPhone. How long ago was this? Not too long. Look, I don't want you to worry. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have called me. This is my dad we're talking about. I know. The man I love with everything I have. You know what? I'm gonna book me a flight to Chicago so I can be there for you. No, you will not do such thing. He's getting chemotherapy as we speak. Fine, with one condition. What is it? I need you to stop in my flat. Seems I left my journal there. I wasn't aware you had long stories. It holds memories of my past. One I don't want anybody I understand. I'll pick it up on my way home. How's your love life going? Really took it off. But overall, I really hope it works out. Meanwhile, inside Taylor's house in the living room, Stephanie is trying to wrestle the attacker off her, but it wouldn't budge. And as it continued to have its tight grip on her, and as it led her through the living room, so she elbowed him in his chest, causing him to fall again. And as she ran to her purchase where her iPhone is, and got it and began dialing 911. Grandview Police, what's your emergency? Yeah, I have a person. Just ma'am, calm down. Tell me what's going on. The thing is, I had to. Before she finished, the attacker grabbed her phone from her hand and smashed it against the wall, while it grabs and tackles her to the ground. And as the attacker got up and turned her body over and grabbed her legs while she tries to sit up. And suddenly it got on top of her, and as it punched her, and she in result knocked the knife out of its right hand. And with the same right hand, the attacker slowly put it around her neck, starting to strangle her. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jordan's office, Jordan and Lucas are talking. That's just in dreamland. Seriously? Yeah, that's his name. Strange, I know. More importantly, he's been in a coma for 6 months. You know what? Wrong file. And then she got the photo from her son. I don't think he's coming out of that coma. It's this person you should look after. And then she gave him another photo, and he opened it. That's Casey Wheeler. He's been in a coma for a year, and I'm trying to get what's left of his family to move to a long-term facility. Though they keep on biting me head off, I'll look into it. Let me know if his condition changed. Why are you so keen in getting him out of here? Is your boss breathing down your neck? Yeah, but we're getting to that later. How about you bring your girlfriend over to the house? That way, I can meet her face to face. Let's say this weekend. Will do. I'll get started on this right now. And as Lucas got up and turned and head out of the office, closing the door from behind. And as Jordan thinking. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the living room, Carol, Jeremy, Allison, Faye, Ricky, and Max are talking. Look, I want to thank you a lot for being supportive. No problem. Does Vanessa know? I actually told her first, even though she and I were only dating for a week, so we get it. Truthfully, your father and I have known for a long time. What? It's true. Yeah, they told me beforehand. The thing is, I understand them. Look, man, if you need any of us in case something happened, not to worry. I can defend myself if anyone has a problem of who I am. Meanwhile, outside the Grandview Officers Club, Melissa and Sheldon are talking. Look, Sheldon, Adam's really supportive in this marriage. I know. He's a good guy. And I also know we're gonna take Tracy down. She's not gonna get away with the game she's playing. I just wish this hadn't had to happen, Oi. It's okay. Your parents mean the world to me ever since I lost mine in that train derailment. I don't know how I would have gotten through without you or your family. Hey, all that's over. And as Alice came to where they are, what's going on here? And as Melissa and Sheldon saw her, Melissa and I was catching up on homework. I had this assignment I had to do and I couldn't solve it. Luckily, Sheldon was there. He is a one-of-a-kind, you know. Anyways, Melissa, Adam's parents want to meet you. They're inside. Alright. See you kids later. And as Melissa hid inside, just as Alice came to where Sheldon is and began kissing Sheldon, resulting in them kissing each other. And as they pulled back, how is everything? Good. Seems the engagement party of Melissa and Adam is about to begin. Why don't we go in so we can have a good time? Sounds good to me. And as Alice and Sheldon turn and head towards the Grandview Officers Club, holding hands. Meanwhile, inside in the common area, Julie, Donald, and Adam are talking. So after 2 weeks of dating, you and her are engaged, Mom. Life is too short when you think about it. How many times must I say this? The world is not going to end. Look, I'm over that now. Melissa has clearly been through a lot since she's lost her parents, and this marriage is all she got. Well, apart from her adopted family, not adopted, the family that took her in, Adam. And as Melissa came to where they are, and Julie, Donald, and Adam saw her. You must be the infamous Melissa Carter. You two must be his parents. I'm happy to see you. More importantly, happy to see you. And as Melissa went and kissed Adam, resulting in them kissing each other. And as they pulled back and faced Julie and Donald, I would like you to meet my parents. There you lot are. And as Tracy came in the ballroom and head to where they are, and Melissa, Adam, Donald, and Julie saw her. I'm gonna need all you lot to the ballroom. Your engagement, as you know it, it's about to start. Meanwhile, in the ballroom, as Melissa and Adam's engagement is getting underway, everyone is having a good time. Let's get to Carly, Samuel, Lucy, Jeff, and Vanessa who are talking. Well, it is nice for you to join us. I've heard so much about you and your twin brother. Dad, I need to talk to you. Sure. Why after I asked Jeff this? Weren't you in Chip's dad? Can you not interrogate Jeff? Lee's not here. Hey, I was just ladies. It's fine. Here's a quick insight on me. I'm a varsity quarterback on the Grandview High School football team. And my twin brother, he's point shooter on the Grandview varsity basketball team. Point of the matter is, we both got early scholarships, so rest assured, I got a bright future ahead of me. Well, seems you have, and lucky for you, football is my favorite sport. Well, looks like you found an amazing guy. Yeah, I have. Meanwhile, let's get to Rachel, Yolanda, and Thomas who are talking. Wow, I didn't realize all you lots this again. You wanted nothing to do with my son. Well, that makes the two of us, because I never want to see you again as long as you live, Mom. I really don't want you fight. He's old enough to make his own choices, Rachel. Not you, but not to worry. Seeing that you're Victoria, I'm scared out. And as Rachel signaled to security guards who came to where they are, do me a solid and show lovely Yolanda out and see to it that she stays out of this ballroom. From here on out, you don't exist to me anymore. And as Thomas turned and walked away, while the guards are escorting Yolanda out of the ballroom. Can I get everyone's attention? And as everyone turned and saw Tracy, on behalf of me, I would like to welcome you lot to Melissa and Adam's engagement party. One I couldn't be more proud. Let's give a round of applause as the lovely couple comes in, and as everyone began applauding, just as Melissa and Adam came in holding hands. Meanwhile, in Taylor's house in the living room, Oliver came to where Stephanie is and got down to where she is. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie. And as she slowly awoken, feeling groggy, and as she slowly sat up, hey, it's okay. And as he put his right hand on her, and she started fighting. Stephanie, it's me. It's Oliver. Oliver? Yeah, it's me. I promise you, it's gonna be okay. And as he hugged her, and as he held her, where's that thing? It's gone. I promise you, I am not gonna let that happen ever again. Thank you. And as they pull away, I'm so sorry I didn't come sooner. You're here. That's all that matters. And as he hugged her once again, I promise you, Stephanie, this person won't get away for what they've done to you.